My video for March 15th, 2019 is titled, If You Walked in My Shoes. It's video number 3025. And the blurb goes like this. Yesterday was a strange day for me. I had planned to watch my newest video, or the newest video, by David Wilcock about the Ascension. I signed up and had submitted a question. However, when I went to join the podcast, I could not find it anywhere. All searches led back to previous videos, not the one I expected to see. So I went to my friend Steve Hart's Coffee Talk group. Even though I was later than usual, I was the first one there, other than Steve. Two others came in and engaged in brief conversation. Then our friend, who is retired from NASA, joined us. Almost immediately, he seemed to attack me in regard to a comment I made about the state of the world. He challenged me to do something if I was not satisfied. I replied that I make daily videos and was the Florida Secretary of State in an attempt to reestablish the Republic. He verbally attacked me, saying that all I do is talk and not take action. At that point, I left. I will not go back to any discussion group where he is present. I simply do not resonate at all with his pro-government stance, nor can I. The government is fraud, a mind-controlled travesty that wages war all over the planet. Real change cannot happen until that system is brought down. At least that's how I see it. What would you do if you walked in my shoes? Yes, I don't know what happened to the video by David Wilcock, but it's back up today. Of course, it's over now. It's not live, but there it is. When I went to the Facebook page, not Facebook, when I went to the browser on Firefox, there's David Wilcox's video. I had searched for it. I couldn't find it, and now it shows up today. So as I said, I ended up going to the Coffee Talk group, which is what I've been doing on Wednesday nights recently. I do also go to Steve's Coffee Talk group on Tuesday mornings in Vero Beach, but this one is in Melbourne. And my friend who used to work for NASA, which means never a straight answer, I know that's a joke, but not really, because the government lies to us all the time, and NASA is a government program. They have lied to us about extraterrestrials. They've lied to us about UFOs and a whole bunch of stuff that the government does not tell us the truth. When are people going to wake up? But my friend, at least he seemed to have been a friend for a long time, although we haven't always agreed on a lot of things. But we've never been to this point where I felt like I was verbally attacked. And I've never got up and walked out of a group. I don't think. I can't remember. Maybe I did, but I can't remember any time that was as volatile as this one, when I felt like I was absolutely attacked. And that's not the way the group normally goes. I mean, but I'm not going back. I'm not going back to the group where this individual is, because if it's a discussion group, the previous time that I was there, when this individual was also there, he went on and on and on, rambling, and I kept my mouth shut for over an hour of a 2-hour group. And I let him and other people engage the conversation because I simply did not. If I had entered the conversation, I would have argued with him. I don't understand his position. He claims to be a metaphysician or spiritual, but he seems very contrary to almost everything that opposes or exposes the government corruption. And I've been all about exposing the government corruption because that's part of knowing the truth that we have to know to be set free. We have to know how we got where we are. And part of that is we've been manipulated in a mind control system that the leaders of that, which to me are demonic at the very root of it all, the leaders turn off our DNA. They scientifically manipulate our DNA so that we are playing with half a deck. And people that work for the government, now there's people that work for the government that I've talked to that get it. That it's just, to them, it's just a job and it's a way to make money because money is the entrapment, but it works. It's the entrapment, but it works. We can't survive without some kind of a medium of exchange in this world. That just simply the perception that has become the reality. And hard as it may seem, it's not something that we can just snap our fingers and change. It just doesn't work that way. I'd like God to take action. How is that action going to come about? I don't know the answer, but what I do is I make videos every day. Over 3,000 now, as I said, 3,025 videos. Although I saw recently on Facebook, they have me down for a lower number. I don't know what that is because I went back. They used to post the video number every day, and I went back and found the video where it was last posted, and then I just added the numbers up because they stopped posting the number of the video. And so I just track it myself now. And I've been doing that for, since last year at some point. I think it was last fall or something that I began tracking my own videos because somehow YouTube changed the way it operates in the system. Folks, we have to understand that the people that have pulled the strings in our world do not have humanity's best interest at heart. They are control freaks. I've said that over and over and over again. And I don't care if you worked for NASA at the Kennedy Space Center. I don't care what job you had, as my friend had. We've got to get beyond the mind control. We've got to be able to see through it. We have to acknowledge that this is a problem. We can't correct it if we don't acknowledge that it exists. It's not an airy-fairy thing that if you ignore it, it's going to go away. That's just simply not reality. We have to face the issue and find solutions. And talking about it is doing something. It is doing something. When I was the Secretary of State, I was doing something. I was involved in a group that was attempting to bring back the Bill of Rights and the constitutional human rights that were embodied in that Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. Those are the foundation of our transformation, if we could only get it. And it shouldn't just apply to the United States, it should be global. But you've got to take out the international bankers that have instituted this corrupt system where everything is a lie. And if you walked in my shoes, what would you do? I mean, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing the best I can. I don't know how to do anything better. If I had the ability to do something, I would do it. And I would start by issuing an ultimatum: repent or be taken out. Thank you, folks, for listening. Namaste.